Hello, 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 hello. It's Dr. G, and today I wanted to share something with you guys. I know that we are all using teleconferencing. We're using it in all different flavors. Some of us are getting on Google and using the Meetup on there. Some of us are getting on GoToMeeting. Some of us are getting on Zoom, but we're meeting with each other virtually through these media. And today I learned something really cool, really neat. I had the honor and the privilege of being a part of a panel at a local business leaders meeting here in Michigan. And during that meeting, they used a tool from Zoom that I am super excited about. And so since I learned something new, I love sharing what I learned. So since I learned something new, I said, you know what? I'm going to get on and do a quick live and just talk about some three tips that will help to make your next Zoom meeting more engaging. And I'm going to share that one that I learned today too, because I'm super excited about it, as you can tell. So let's get the party started. Okay. So 3 tips for an engaging Zoom meeting. So let's just pretend that this is going to be our life from here on out. We're going to be doing more and more of these things remotely. And so why not have fun with it? Why not make it a great time for everybody involved? Because it will just be the ultimate for us all, right? So the first thing that will help to make your meeting engaging is, guess what? Welcoming everyone to the party, right? So welcoming the participants as they come on the call is going to be so encouraging, not only for them, but it's also going to help them to feel appreciated, right? So who doesn't like when you get welcomed, when someone says, hey, Charmaine, thanks for joining? People love that. I know I love it. Let me tell you something that I really loved. We love to go on vacations. We love to travel. And of course, now we can't do that, at least temporarily. And so I remember the first time that we went on a Disney cruise, and I was completely blown away because guess what happened? We came off the gangway and we entered the main hall, and who greeted us but white gloves on the hands of the crew members. And guess what? Guess who was there? Donald Duck and Daffy. Donald Duck and Daisy Duck were there. And they said, welcome, Whitehead family. And let me tell you, there was just a special feeling that brought on for all of us. We felt like royalty. And that's how you want the people that come into your meeting to feel. Because when people feel acknowledged and when they feel like they're appreciated, they bring more to the table. They bring more creativity to the meeting. They bring more ideas. They are more engaged. And you want that. You want to have a productive meeting, and having people who are engaged is what's going to bring that to fruition. The next thing that you can do is chatter, chatter, chatter. And what on earth does that mean, Dr. G? Well, utilizing the chat box. So, how do you do that? You make it interactive as if you were there in person. So, you pose questions and you say, hey, put your question in the chat box, put your answer in the chat box, light up the chat box with your thoughts and ideas. Let's keep this engaging. Let's keep this exciting. That's how you utilize chatter, chatter, chatter. Okay, now what I learned today, I'm so excited to share this. I learned how to create a room with a view on Zoom. What? A room with a view? What is she talking about now? Well, apparently, and I may be late to this party, and tell me if I am. Maybe you guys already knew about this, but there is something that you can do on there called breakout rooms. Did you guys know about this and you didn't share? Oh my goodness. I can't believe you. I'm hurt. Well, no, not really. So let me see if I can share my screen and show you what I'm talking about. So the basic premise of this is that you would be able to go into your Zoom and customize it such that you are able to have members of your meeting go off into rooms, right? So they'd go into rooms and they would basically be able to interact with each other in these rooms, breakout rooms. Can you believe that? Oh my. I was very, very, very happy to learn about this. Okay. So, how do you do it? I think, and I'm not positive, I don't know if the free version of Zoom offers this particular modality, but I have Pro, which is just the next level up, which is really wasn't really that much for the year. And on here, you'd go to settings, then you would scroll down to the advanced section, a little bit down here, and here we go. Breakout room, you guys. Breakout room. You click yes on here, and all of a sudden, you have this magic added to your meeting. And let me tell you, it is true magic. So let's see. I'm going to leave it at that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can fire up a meeting and see if I can show it to you, show you what you see next. And so basically, this allows you to be able to basically portion off members of the meeting into separate rooms where they can interact. Absolutely very cool. You can do things like share a whiteboard, share slides for discussion. You can pop in and out of those rooms. You can put a time limit on the room. All right. So I'm going to just show you. Hopefully you're seeing this because I'm not double checking with my phone. So hopefully you're seeing this. All right. So now you have the breakout rooms are down here. So if you guys, let me just make sure. Yeah, I'm sharing my desktop, so you should be able to see that. All right, so you guys would go down here and you would see the breakout room option. So before doing that, you want to enable the ability to share within those. Like you want to have people who are in the rooms be able to share things. So like their screen, for example. And so you'd click this to all participants so that they have that option. And then here is breakout rooms. You click on that. And then you would just put how many people you want in the rooms, and you'd want to set it automatically. And what it does is, so if you have like 3 in the room, for example, or you want 3 rooms, then the amount of participants would basically be partitioned into those 3 rooms, and magic happens. You have breakout room 1, 2, and 3. If this were populated, all the names would be under here based on the partition that was done randomly by the computer. And then you can assign people to rooms if you wanted to do that adjustment. And you can then, once everything's all set, you would click here, which would be lit up, and it says open all rooms, and then people will be able to go there. The other thing is that you want to make sure that you set your countdown for closing the breakout room probably to about 30 seconds, right? So this will be a warning to everybody in the room that the room is coming to a close, and they have 30 seconds in which to sum up their ideas and get ready to bounce back into the main. So, oh my gosh, isn't that cool? I was very, very happy to learn that. So that's what I learned today. So I figured, hey, since I learned that, I got to share it, got to pass it on. And there are so many other cool things that you can do with the breakout rooms that I am just like mind blown. I can't believe that you can do this. It's literally like you can have little workshops. So if you're a speaker, you can have workshops where you bounce in between the different workshops. You may have groups working on different items, even in the middle of your speech, and you go in each room and you give, guidance. Absolutely amazing. So again, I might be late to the party, and that's probable. But if I'm not, and this is the first time you're hearing it, I hope that you'll go try it. or you'll suggest it for your next meeting. And that is another great way to make your video conferencing engaging. So hopefully this was helpful to you. The 3 tips are: welcome to the party, letting everyone who comes on feel like they're welcome, just like we did when we got on the ship, and utilizing the chat box for interaction. And then maybe you might want to try creating a room with a view. All right. So I'm Dr. G, and I hope that this was helpful to you. And if it was, be sure to share the love. And I will see you next time.